compulsion of BSP or BSP is compulsion of various party. Yes, you heard it right. Today in our political analysis, we will tell whether it is the compulsion of BSP or compulsion of various party. You stay till the end of this video, and it is a humble request that you do subscribe and share. Welcome to MT Talk Show. I am Manoj Tiwari. Without wasting your time, let us start today's political analysis. After all, while the national parties like BJP and Congress are doing coalition politics across the country on a large scale and are trying to include small parties in them, even BJP is ready to form an alliance with the political parties of one or two districts. The parties that belong to one or two districts, BJP is calling us come and do alliance with us. At the same time, the country's biggest so-called national party, not so-called, it is national party, sorry for saying so-called, BSP, whose support base is continuously falling since the 2012 Uttar Pradesh Assembly election, repeatedly announcing that it will contest the parliamentary election alone. Suppose that the supporter of the Bahujan Samaj Party BSP is falling continue from 2012, but continue. BSP is going to say no. We are going to contest alone the election whenever national parties BJP and Congress continue trying to make an alliance. What you can say? If BSP is not ready to do any alliance, my analysis is depend over this. In fact, on Sunday, Congress Uttar Pradesh in charge Avinash Pandey had claimed about Mayawati that door of the opposition alliance India are open for the BSP. He said, if BSP wants, then she can do or she can come in our alliance. Door of the India alliance are open for the BSP. And now Mayawati had to decided whether she will join India in the upcoming Lok Sabha election or parliamentary election to fight unitedly against BJP or alone on your own. Ball is in BSP's inning. Congress General Secretary said that the opposition alliance India heartedly ready and want BSP to become a part of this alliance. Congress had done appeal because we was assuming in before, yes, BSP will go in India alliance, BSP will go in India alliance because its voters have common sense belong to BSP. But Mayawati has already announced various times that she will contest the parliamentary election alone. Responding to the Congress leader Avinash Pandey's call, what Avinash Pandey made at the Sunday that BSP should come in our alliance. BSP Supremo Mayawati wrote on her social media site, X site. It says, Mayawati says, without BSP, some parties will not be able to survive here. She said, without BSP, some parties will not be survive. Where is for BSP the interest of its people in paramount? She further said, therefore, keeping in view the interest and welfare of the entire society, especially the poor, exploited, neglected, BSP decision to contest the parliamentary general election on its own with the body, mind and money of its people across the country. People must be careful of rumors. BSP means, Mayawati means some party are increasing rumors in the society that BSP is going in any alliance. Mayawati had done clear that BSP is not going in any alliance because BSP had declared that she is going to contest alone parliamentary. We talked to some political analysis whether BSP should have accepted Congress proposal. Listen to what he said.
Yeah, Bahujan Samaj Party has to accept that alliance. Otherwise, there is no existence of Bahujan Samaj Party in Uttar Pradesh election. The main reason behind it is that all the firebrand leaders of BSP has already quitted the party, or some of the best leaders has been terminated by the national president Mayawati. Now at present there are no regular faces for Congress to fight in all the 90 districts of this state, including the main state like Lucknow, Allahabad, Kanpur, Banaras, and Western UP. They don't have any faces. So that will be the best part if BSP goes with Congress.
There is disappointment among the BSP workers. Yeah, really. Many workers are disappointed due to this decision of Mayawati. Due to this decision that BSP will contest alone in parliamentary election, after read this tweet from the BSP Supremo, workers has gone in shock. Many number of the party is gone in shock. Leaders gone in shock. The common worker who want to see BSP in power is disappointed. Common worker want to see the Prime Minister Mayawati as a Prime Minister. They were saying that Mayawati will be next Prime Minister. But after rolling back, otherwise denied the alliance offer from the Congress, common workers had gone to disappointed. Old worker knows that BSP had no member of parliament in the 2014 parliament election. BSP in the 2017 Uttar Pradesh Assembly, BSP got only 19 MLA. BSP had 10 member of parliamentarian in alliance with Samajwadi Party RSP 2019 Lok Sabha election. And fighting alone in the 2022 assembly election, BSP could win only one out of 403 seats. Think about it. Continue if your vote bank are falling, your supporters are falling, and you are getting opportunity to get a good chance to get a power in your hand. But why you are denying? Then everybody are disappointed. Now I am going to tell you, common workers of BSP wanted an alliance. I talked to many workers and they said, it is okay if you don't make an alliance with BSP and BJP. But on the alliance, on the lines of BJP and Congress, an alliance could be made by talking to a small party. They said that like Congress and BJP are doing alliance with the small parties, BJP should do that type work. And among these small parties, Apna Dal Kamerawadi, Yes BSP, Swami Prasad Maurya, etc. But Mayawati remained adamant on her insistence and did not form an alliance. No. When Congress called for it, she rejected in the one line. No, she is not going to do any alliance with any party in general election and careful with the rumors, she said to their workers. We also talked to experts whether BSP workers will be able to stay together in the Lok Sabha election. See what they said.
First of all, the platform of BSP has already shifted. The voters, the blind voters of BSP are now turning their votes to other parties, which is a very big drawback to the party. At present, now they have to find out the workers on the district level. If we can say in Prayagraj there are no district level workers who is having a fame or name in Bahujan Samaj Party, or he can muster support. Even the SC, ST and other backward or lower caste voters have jumped into BJP or in Samajwadi Party or any other vote side. So now it is a very big challenge for the national president to muster support on district level.
Now BSP worker will tell their new worker that we were in a power 4 times. We were in power 4 times. We were in power 4 times. But we are out of power since 2012. Now we don't know when we will come to power. Yes, they will say to their new workers. After being out of power for a long time, the workers find their new places. They shift in another. Only they know what Mayawati want to do with her party. Only Mayawati knows. But workers want alliance. Now let us move on the second part of this story. BSP is under compulsion that other parties are under compulsion. BSP is under compulsion or the another parties are under compulsion for the BSP. What is the compulsion of BSP behind BSP not forming an alliance? It is the big question. People have started saying with a subdued heart that BJP does not want it. BSP compulsion is that it feels that the party with which it will form an alliance, that party will move ahead. While BSP has forgotten that BSP in the initial days, in her primary days, BSP progressed only through alliance. BSP forget. But now BSP thinks that if she is going to do any alliance with any party, that party will go ahead, that party will get a benefit, but she will not. BSP will not get any benefit. However, this is not true because in alliance with Samajwadi Party in 2019 Lok Sabha election, BSP got 10 seats. When you were ex Lok Sabha election 2014, BSP got zero. So how BSP can say that no, if I am going to do alliance, the party will go ahead, but we will go back? This is not true. But no, BSP admit this. It is important to know what is the compulsion of other party that they repeatedly talk about alliance with the BSP. Congress want, SP want, and another party want alliance with BSP. So we should know what a compulsion of that party. Let us take you a little back in history. In the 2017 Assembly election, BSP got total 22.23% vote. In Assembly election 2017, BSP got 22.23% vote. SP got 21.82% vote. Samajwadi Party got 21.82% vote. And BJP party got total 39.67% vote in 2017. BSP was second party, but in term of seat, it was the third place because she got only 19 seat in 2017 assembly election and SP got 47 seats. But in percentage of the vote, BSP were ahead with. There was a slight increase in the vote of BJP in 2022 assembly election and BJP got only 41.29%. In previous 39 point something, but in 2022 41.29% BJP got, and SP got 10.29% increase in her vote and got 32.06% vote, and BSP got only 12.88% vote. Suppose that in previous assembly election, when your BSP got 21 point something percentage of the vote, but in 2022 she got only 12.88% vote. BSP found in its review that there was a slight increase in the vote of BJP, but most of the voters of the BSP went to SP, Samajwadi Party, in 2022 as a compared to the 2017. BSP is waiting for those voters to come back. The voters who gone with SP in 2022, they will come back because BSP got in her review, her vote shifted in SP, not in BJP. The Indian Alliance thought that the vote of SP and Congress would be around 36% in Uttar Pradesh, and of BSP got 13% vote, it would have created a big vote bank of 49%. Suppose that 36% vote of the Congress and SP and 13% vote of the BSP will added together, it will be 49%. 49% near about half vote they will get. And BJP could have been defeated. Definitely. BJP could have been defeated from Uttar Pradesh. But because of the attitude of BSP, from this it seems clear that BSP will fight alone. Although if fighting alone, the fight would have become triangular. If BSP is going to fight alone, fighting would have become triangular. Somewhere triangular, somewhere bipolar. But due to the continuous weakness of BSP, a bipolar fight has taken place in Uttar Pradesh in General Assembly, Lok Sabha election. We also tried to know whether BSP will benefit in the triangular fight, India alliance or ND.
NDA will be the beneficiary party as due to the OBC vote. There are about 75% OBC vote in this state, or we can say in this country. The OBC vote has turned its view towards NDA, not towards India. Like yesterday Rahul Gandhi said that there should be a reservation in the OBC section, which is not possible till yet. But the basic thing is that NDA is doing better, giving job opportunities, developing the district and each and everything. If there is an employment problem, so employment problem is not a day of today. It is coming from last 15 or 20 years. The same position is continuing like that. So definitely the OBC and backward is going toward BJP. As now they are seeing that there is no leader for them. As we can say that Bahujan Samaj Party has destroyed its own position in this state.
BSP decision may not seem to be beneficial. Really, this is definite. BSP decision may not be seems to beneficial, but BJP seems to be benefiting. Somebody says if BSP is going to contest alone in election, then it would be benefiting for the BJP. BSP could have taken advantage of the controversy over Dr. Pallavi Patel and Swami Prasad Maurya in Samajwadi Party. But I don't know what a compulsion BSP is facing, that it is not able to take a political decision. This will be revealed later. But it is certain that a political suicide decision has taken by BSP. Why? Of empowerment should be found in it. Today, all the parliamentarians of BSP, near about 10, are looking for their future in different parties. All member of the parliament, 10 member of parliament has got place in last Lok Sabha election. They are searching their place in another party. Keep watching Empty Talk Show. Thank you.